Okay, so this is the third video on PLC programming, and here we are going to create a program for HMI, a very basic and simple program for HMI, and by using the AND gate and OR gate ladder logic program. So in our previous last two videos we have seen the AND and OR gate program. Now we will create a HMI, simple very basic HMI program for that ladder logic program, that PLC program. Okay, so this HMI program we are going to create by using the same freely available software, which is Codesys version 2.3. Okay, so open the software and just go to file and create new. So first we need to quickly create our ladder program for AND gate and OR gate, which we have already discussed in previous two videos. Okay, so just this is target setting configuration. So from the drop down list we may select any option. Apart from none, we may select any option and just click OK. Right, so first we will create our AND and OR logic in the ladder diagram, and after that we will see how to create a very simple basic HMI program for that. So here we need to just click OK. This is our programming window where we write our ladder logic first rung. So let us first create our logic for AND gate. So to add any element you need to click on the rung and just click on the required element, and that element will be added. Okay, so one NO element is added. Now it's two inputs are required, so again clicking on the rung and clicking on the NO element. Now for output, click on the rung and click on output element. So here in our case we are selecting a coil. Okay, this we already have discussed in our previous videos. This was the first video, how to create ladder program for AND gate. So this is our AND gate. Now in this same program we are going to create our OR gate. So just we need to add one more additional rung here. So just click rung number 2. Okay, line number 2. Now to add a element, click on the line and click on the element. Okay, so this is for this we are going to do for OR gate. Okay, so again for output we are going to take a coil, click on the rung and click on the output, select the output element, and that will be added. Okay, what is left? This is OR gate, so we need to add one more element in parallel to the earlier added element. Okay, so this we are familiar with from our second video. We are familiar with all these things, so just complete this step, and after completing all this we will create a very simple basic HMI program for this ladder logic, and we will see how that works. Okay, so quickly we are going to assign these elements SW1. hit enter. You need to press enter after typing the name and just click OK. Do not change anything. Now the second switch, just click on that switch, click on the question mark and type a suitable name. Here I am typing SW2 and press enter and click OK. Okay, fine. All this is from first and second video, nothing new here. All this has been already discussed. This video is for HMI programming. Okay, now let us assign a name for the first output, which is lamp 1. So I have assigned lamp 1. Now this again assign SW1. Now after typing SW1 and by pressing enter, the screen has not come. The second screen has not popped up. Why? Because SW1 is already the data type variable, everything has been already selected. SW1 and SW2 are already assigned. Okay, so just type the name SW1 and SW2. Now the second output, we are going to put a different name here, that is lamp 2. Okay, so when it is a different output, definitely this screen will come. Do not change anything, simply click OK. Now we are ready with our program, a combined program for AND gate as well as for OR gate. Okay, the first rung is for AND and the second rung is for OR. Okay, so the program is ready. Now we want to create a HMI program for this ladder logic program. Okay, at the left hand side corner, as you can see, there are multiple screens, multiple icons. Now this third icon is visualization. So to create the HMI program in Codesys, you need to select this visualization. So click on visualization, and now in the left hand side itself, at the top, you can see a folder naming visualization. I think it is visualization. Okay, so go to that. Okay, and now click that and add object. Okay, now name of this visualization, any name you can assign here, no rule for this, you can assign any name. So this will be the name for your HMI. Okay, so I'm simply writing it as HMI and click OK. So now one new screen has been popped up, and this is the HMI screen. This is our HMI screen. So whatever program for HMI, the programming is to be done in this screen only. So this is the second screen. So whatever programming for HMI, that need to be done in this second screen. So let us adjust both these screens side by side so that it will be easy for us to visualize and to understand the things properly. So let us simply adjust first. Okay, just place these two screens side by side, it would be easy. Okay, Okay, so now we are almost done with this adjustment. We are done with this adjustment now. Now let us create the HMI which will work for this ladder logic or for our ladder program. Okay, now to add an element to this HMI screen, for as you can see there is a OK icon saying OK. Okay, so just click on that and simply click and drag the mouse. Okay, so I have clicked on the mouse at a play at one place, holded it and just dragged it to create a shape. Okay, just to create a shape, click on OK and just click and hold the mouse and just drag it to create a shape. Okay, let's do it again. Because we have, how many switches we have? We have two switches, SW1 and SW2. That is why we need to add here two buttons, two switches in the HMI. Definitely the HMI will have these two switches, SW1 and SW2. Okay, so two blocks we have added here representing the two switches. Just click on the first box, simply click on that. Okay, click on the first box. Okay, so when you click it, double click it, actually when you double click it, this screen will open. Now select text. You need to select text. Just double click on the icon, the button, and select. This screen will open. You need to select text and write a name for this switch. So for simplicity, I am writing the same name because we have two switches, SW1 and SW2. So this, let us say that this is SW1. Okay, now same thing for the second one. Just double click on the icon, double click on the block, go to text and simply assign a name. Okay, so let us put this SW2. Okay, do not change anything else, just follow these very simple and basic steps. Okay, SW2. Okay, now again double click on SW1, again click on the second block, double click and go to this input is which type? It is toggle type, toggle variable, on off. So our input is toggle type, toggle variable. So just take this toggle value and you need to press F2 from your keypad. So this window will open. Just select this SW1. Okay, so since we are assigning this SW1, so just select this SW1. Okay, so what we are doing, just what we are doing here, we are means assigning these HMI switches. We are actually linking. This is a link between the HMI screen and our ladder program. So we are actually doing this. So just go to input. Again the input is toggle switch, it's on off switch. So just click the toggle variable, click on the box, hit F2 button in your keyboard, F2. Now this is switch 2, so SW2, you need to select this SW2. Okay, and click OK. Fine, very fine. So now we have completed our basic step for creating the basic program for HMI. Now let us build and rebuild. So build and rebuild. As you can see at the bottom, it is showing 0 errors and 0 warning. It means the program, whatever program we have created over here, having 0 errors, 0 warning. Okay, build and rebuild. Now what next? To check this program, first we need to select the simulation mode. Okay, so just switch on the simulation mode, because we need to verify that whether this program is working fine or not. We need to visualize that, so just select the simulation mode. After that, all these steps are old, so after that you need to log in. So click on login. As you can see at the bottom right corner, that it is now showing online and simulation is highlighted. What left? Running is left. Running is not highlighted, so just click run. Okay, as you can see that now the PLC is online, we are into the simulation mode and the program is running. The PLC is running. Now we can easily check our program. So just see what happens here. The moment you are pressing this switch SW1 from your HMI, look at the input and output state in the ladder logic program. This is working perfectly fine. The moment SW1 is pressed, lamp 1 is not on, but lamp 2 is on. Okay, when you press the SW1 again, the SW1 is off, lamp 1 is off, lamp 2 is off. This is how our program is supposed to behave. Now let us again press this SW2 switch from the HMI. As you can see in the ladder logic program, that SW2 is on, still lamp 1 is not on, but lamp 2 is on, because lamp 1, this is a output of AND gate, and lamp 2 is an output of OR gate. Okay, so this is very clear that the program is working perfectly fine from our HMI. Okay, again SW1 is on. Now press this SW2 switch from the HMI along with SW1. See, both the output is on now. Lamp 1 is also on and lamp 2 is also on. So the HMI program which we have created here for this ladder program, which is nothing but a combination program for AND and OR gate, okay, is working perfectly. Okay, fine. SW2 SW1 switch is pressed from the HMI and it is executing. The program has been executed and inputs and outputs are working perfectly fine from the HMI. Okay, so this gives you a basic idea of creating a HMI, and also this also provides us a basic idea of how HMI actually works. It's quite fascinating to see and understand all these things, that at the modern manufacturing machineries, HMIs are very common in use. Almost every machine nowadays comes with a HMI, with a fancy HMI having several buttons, several selections. Okay, so how, and it's obvious question that how, when we press any button from the HMI, start, stop, on, off, increase, decrease, any button from the HMI, how actually our motor starts and the things happens on a machine. So this is how it is done. This is a very basic, the first program showing the operation, the programming for a HMI. Okay, this is working perfectly fine. Okay, So we have actually added these two switches on the HMI. We have created the program taking two blocks on the HMI. One block is for first switch and the other block is for second switch. Okay, and SW1 is assigned or linked with the PLC ladder SW1 address, and SW2 is also in the HMI is linked to the SW2 in the PLC ladder. Okay, now when you close the program, it will ask you to save because we have not saved the program yet. So you just assign a file name, any name, my first HMI program or HMI program, whatever you want to assign a name, you may type here and just save the program for your future reference. Okay, my HMI, and just save the program. Okay, so this is now in the next video we will see some other logic. Thanks for watching.